Well, have an adventure bike will travel, but that means undergoing a bit of training because, believe me, taking one of these things off-road is not as easy as people make it look. So I'm here at BMW Rider Academy at Swartkops, where they're going to teach me exactly what I'm doing wrong.
So a lot of situations
First, it's back to the classroom.
backwards. Obviously, standing up as well, very important to off-road riding. We can use our suspension there as well. And let's go have some fun out there. Off-road riding, obviously we need to adjust the motorcycle a little bit. Now obviously we've already done the tire pressures on the motorcycles. The next thing we need to do is adjust your actual handlebars. All right, so your arms are nice and straight in this position. Make sure it's comfortable there. The other adjustment that we need to make with the motorcycle is with our rear brake. So if you are standing on the motorcycle, it's much easier to access. Let's jump on our bikes, let's go into our training area, and then Rob's going to show you body position on the bike for off-road riding.
Okay.
He's going to just stay obviously in a normal central position over there. Once again, 2 fingers on the clutch, all right, 1 finger on the front brake. And what it does, especially on the clutch side, you can still control the handlebar with your other 2 fingers there. Obviously the eyes are still up, looking into the distance. So that's leaning backwards there. We turn from the hips upwards. So his knees pushed into the motorcycle.
There's a few different settings you can go through. You can actually toggle through comfort, normal, and sport in road settings.
Okay.
Now, where a lot of people go wrong with the off-road setting, they don't really understand. It now changes from sport to hard.
Okay.
So if you put it onto the second mounting setting, you will actually get the back will kick up again as well.
Yeah.
Plus the front will give you more trouble too. So if your suspension's set correctly, everything else will sort itself out.
Perfect.
You can actually balance the motorcycle with 2 fingers.
Yeah.
Balance it with 2 fingers. The 4 fingers going there. I want to see 2. There we go. That's a balance point right there. Keep the bike balanced. Soft hand grip there as well. And I want you to simply walk all the way around the motorcycle.
Before you can ride, you've got to learn to walk. Now, you might wonder why you need to do this, but every now and again you might just have to walk the bike out of a particular obstacle.
Stop laughing.
Then it's finally time to get on the bike and do a bit of riding. Well, I've got to say, I'm not sure when you'd need to ride one-handed.
Honestly, does he really expect me to be able to do this on the first time of asking?
Let alone with one leg.
No, you're joking.
And as for riding side saddle, well, it just defeats me why you'd need to do that. If there's a good rock handy, well, use that for a bit of support.
I'm taking quite a bit of a wider circle than they are. Oh. I feel like a performing monkey.
And you look like one as well.
If he stands up now and takes both his hands off, I'm just getting off and I'm walking home. It's got to be lunchtime now, isn't it?
All right, Harry, let's have a look. Knees on the seat. There we go. Cover your clutch. Keep your eyes off the ground. Keep looking through the inside. Look at me, look at me. Harry, keep your eyes here. There we go.
It's all about him, isn't it?
There we go. Maintain focus. Don't look at the ground. Keep your eyes up. Well done. You're doing good.
He says don't do this on the M1, but he actually, on the way back from a long trip last year, you came past me and the missus, side saddle, on the highway.
You see, I had pins and needles on my leg.
Oh, you see, bless.
I need to get the blood flow going.
Yeah, bless.
Cut. Let's imagine that's your front wheel and you're busy riding.
Yeah.
On a loose surface, you'll slide out very quickly.
Yes.
By shifting our weight to the outside, look what happens. Look at the body position, look at the knees. See how it's pushing the knee into the motorcycle. Don't look at the ground, don't look at the cones, keep the bike turning. Push it that way, there we go, that's much better. Yeah, you got it. Well, almost.
Just got one thing to say. I wish Matt was here, because I'd be laughing my head off right now.
His throttle hand, his right hand is holding the rope. And he's going to use only his clutch and he's going to ride all the way around in a circle. Come on, man, you can do it.
When are you going to be attached to a rope out in the wild, eh? Tell me that.
You never know. You never know.
I've got a pretty good idea.
Don't you just wish Matt was here?
I do.
Anyway.
I hate him.
Come on.
People think it was too easy.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Now, why'd you do that, Harry?
Because I don't like you.
Now, there's a correct way of picking up the motorcycle. Push and then just walk it upright, 100%. We're going to pull away in first gear. We're going to get our body weight over the front of the motorcycle. Yeah. We're going to have a steady throttle. We're going to just climb this hill. This simulates riding on a dirt road where the camber of the road is a little bit negative.
Yeah. Now we're getting to the fun stuff, Harry. It's all good, we can ride really quick on the dirt, but we've got to be able to stop sooner or later. So what we're going to do for the first demonstration, we're actually going to brake for you with ABS on,
Okay.
so that you can actually see what it looks like, and you can see why it's not as effective on the dirt as braking, obviously, with ABS off. Okay, as we can see, there's no stopping, and if you're on a downhill slope, you're in a lot of trouble. Primary brake is still the front brake. You still have to use the front brake to stop. So what we're going to do now for the next exercise is concentrate purely on the front brake, and we're going to take you out of your comfort zone just a little bit, Harry.
Oh, good.
Okay, you'll see when Chess starts to demonstrate.
It sounds so easy when they say it like that, doesn't it?
Get your weight back, more, there we go, all the way back. That's it. Lock it up, Harry, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze.
Well, that's a lot of theory to take in. But there's no better way of putting it into practice than actually getting out there, and that's what we're going to do right now. It's all very well crawling around in a field in first gear, but at some point you have to admit you're as ready as you'll ever be and have to get out into the real world. Now, I've done this before, but it always seemed as if the bike was controlling me, that I was, well, just a passenger. This time, however, I'm the master of the situation, and I'm definitely in control of the bike. All it took was a few tips and simple techniques, and a ride such as this one becomes something to look forward to and enjoy, rather than avoid, I suppose. It's brilliant to know that just because the road stops, it doesn't mean you have to. Learning the skills to ride off-road makes you realise what all the fuss is about adventure bikes and riding, and opens up infinite possibilities and new places to ride to. I may have been apprehensive about part 1 of the rider training, but now I can't wait for part 2. And don't forget, it doesn't matter what bike you turn up on. It doesn't have to be a BMW, it can be a Yamaha, a Triumph. All they want to do is get you riding well off-road.
Harry, thanks for joining us today. We had a fantastic day. Level 1 off-road completed. There you go.
Hey!
All completed.
Doesn't mean to say I'm Alfie Cox yet, but I'm on my way. So, that's day 1 of the 2-day off-road course here at Swartkops completed. Has it turned me into an expert? No. But what it has done is given me the tools and the tricks and the techniques that's going to help me turn myself into an expert with enough